What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Chaos Fox, and welcome to my live stream. This is my first time ever putting my thoughts in what I just saw. I saw this podcast of Fresh and Fit a couple of days ago. I cannot remember like how this started, but I'm a really big fan of Fresh and Fit. I mean, Martin and Fresh put together this podcast was amazing, and I just want to give my thoughts.
Yeah, not ready.
So toxic, you had to puke.
I want to give my thoughts on what I just saw and witnessed, because I was in that live podcast when they was doing this live, and I think I was at work, and I came out of work when this happened. My fault is that
Just now. God
it's
damn.
like
All right.
Yeah, focus.
All right.
it's like ever since Martin got up,
we got to start studying the studio. Right
this
now.
is how this shit just started. Like everything hits the fan. Like DJ Cal came out and it started with Sneako. All right. Let me turn the music down. It started with Sneako, right? Sneako was going after Miss Brazil. And mind you, shout out to Miss Brazil because she is the most, like, I don't even know how to say humble. Like, I love how she hold it down for herself, because the things they would say, and y'all probably already watching each streamer's video. I had to wait a little bit to make my own video on what I thought that what actually went down. Is that was so messed up, That was so messed up what they done. Sneako and DJ Khaled. And
go ahead, Fresh.
let me just play the video. Let me play the video and I'll put my thoughts in. See, Mars getting up. He's leaving. There's this pretty. Yeah, this girl pretty. The one in pink. She got out with DJ Khaled.
Mission says, for the woman that said men have bigger ego, ask yourself this. Why do most women think or say that they're a 10 or are the table? Sounds like the ego is mostly women. Men have to
Alright,
become
let me
women.
speed this up.
Oh, okay.
It's completely different.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect, women to be a little bit,
More feminine?
be in their feminine energy type shit. You want to be in feminine energy?
See, now this is the thing. I think excuse me, I'm a little sick. I think DJ Khaled got a little offensive off of that, because he looked at it as that, damn, this woman has masculine energy, so I mean, I might as well just try to see if I can bring that feminine side of her, so I don't feel intimidated. Some men can feel intimidated. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was just trying to open her up and see her feminine side. And Miss Brazil was looking at it like, I don't need to show you anything, But anyway, let's get on to this.
No, it's shrimp dicks. I don't be. If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
I'll be nice to you.
So, do you feel like
So Sneako got attacked by Miss Brazil because he probably like said some things to her, and she was like, look, if you're gonna be rude to me, I'm gonna say what I gotta say to you,
you be like in your feminine energy, like
See, still hitting this feminine
and
energy.
yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah.
Of course, for the people that I love and care.
the way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the holy.
What the?
Now, I can tell by looking at Mike Rashid. Mike Rashid was not pleased that it's like he already knew. And look at Carter. Look how Carter's sitting. Carter's like, oh, here we go. Here we go, man. That's how I know that the body language is very important, everyone. And you can see that Sneako is tempted to say something. But, DJ Khaled is taking over, That's how he is. He just want to take over the podcast and say what he got to say. But you could see Brandon Carter sitting there like his head down, like, oh, man, this is going to go bad. And, Mike is like, He already knew. He already knew that something's going down.
Pero contigo se quiere.
Oh, okay.
It's completely different.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect, women to be a little bit,
This pretty,
more feminine.
pretty young
be in
thing
their
coming
feminine
back.
energy type shit. You want to be in feminine energy?
You got a shrimp dick act.
See, everybody's
No,
quiet.
the shrimp dicks. I don't be. If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
If you're rude, I'll be nice to you.
So you feel like, you know what I mean? You be.
She's cute. She's really cute. Especially this one right here. She is really cute. These girls are cute as hell.
Like in your feminine energy, like you know,
Feminine energy, yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah.
Of course, for the people that I love and care.
the way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the. First day my nigga fresh, you know what I mean? You looking for a girl and everything, you know what I mean? How would you
This what he
showcase the
got.
fact that you
He got a
alpha
little
to
too
my nigga?
olive hair.
I would have made him submit to me and do whatever I want.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Yo, fresh.
All right, first of all, I kind of like see what she's getting at right there, because she's a dominant woman, but like for a man like me, I would never let a woman have me submit to her like that. I mean, I would kiss her leg, rub her thighs if she likes that. Well, women do love the things men do, like rub her booty or anything. But like suck her toes and all that. No, I don't do nonsense like that. So I give DJ Khaled that point right there. Like that's why everybody's like, whoa, like you have him submit. That shows that she will bring the beta part of you out of you if she has to, just to show you that she's more dominant than you. But anyway,
She gotta suck her dick. That's what she said.
excuse his language.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You gotta explain to me about
I'm
that.
married, so let's just.
No, just hypothetically. Like, how does that mean? What do you do with your husband? What would you do with your husband?
See, Sneako and DJ Khaled, I already knew what they was getting at. That's why I didn't like it, what they was coming at her with. But anyway,
What I do, my husband?
there's Brandon Carter
How
just
does he submit to
sitting
you?
there.
How?
Mike Machine is just, he fed up.
Take
You
me
fuck
away.
him?
Really fed up.
Do you fuck your husband?
No, you're crazy.
No, that's a good question because like,
Because submit's not that.
okay.
It's a man be willing to do anything for you.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what is submit.
Okay, so
So
you
how can they?
would have a nigga like Fresh sucking your toes.
Yes.
See,
Hold on.
See, Fresh is like, okay, I don't know what it's getting at right here. It's like Fresh is on a pedestal. Like, the reason why I say that, like, shout out to Fresh, he's an awesome guy. And what I like about Fresh, that he said from the start, he told people from the start, I'm not that type of person with violence. He's that type of person who, like a gun on him, like, just in case this thing get out of hand. He's not that type of person, like, to be aggressive. And I respect Fresh from that. That's why people cannot attack Fresh, because Fresh said that from the beginning. He's not Marin. Marin used to be a police officer or a National Guard. But Fresh is just a man that wants to make money and get probably all the hoes, I guess. That's why by people are saying that Fresh should have took this podcast up his grass. You don't understand. Not everybody is the same. Fresh is not Marin, and Marin's not Fresh. They totally separate people. So by people attacking this man, saying that this is also his podcast, he should have like been, he should have put the rules in the table. It's not always likely like that, guys. It's not cookies and cream,
That's sexy for women. We like it. Or it's my. We know what I'm saying.
Can we go to the chats, man? I haven't enough of this, man.
Because what?
All right, Sneako's being
Why?
Sneako, like always. He's got
You guys
annoyed
never heard
with
about
her.
I'm gonna keep it on limit. Like, if yo, listen, I'm on
Two
that
against
finesse
one.
two times type of time. And
These
where
two
never had different
attacking her.
types of sex.
No,
Just
I don't
And
know.
no
No,
females
no,
say
no.
anything. These females that say a word, these females should have stood up. That's why I respect Marin. Marin did make a point about this. When females get together, when a man gets aggressive a certain way, some females do attack. And I gotta say, it be mostly black women. They will stand up for themselves. I'm not saying all these women won't stand up for themselves. It's just that, excuse me, some certain women, like black women or white women or Latino women, will stand up for themselves and they will attack you back. So Miss Brazil,
Like a
was
nigga, that's the
digging
something.
underneath his
I'm
skin.
keeping 100 with you.
Wait.
No, wait. We not waiting. Fuck all of that. Fuck what?
Oh, alright.
You don't have to, because I'm not asking you to fuck.
No. Hold on.
I don't like disrespect,
No, this
and I
is-
become correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Yo,
I'm
you
asking
disrespecting
how
him,
you
dude.
in your situation get down or people like you.
How
I'm trying to come to
people,
understanding.
how people like me?
My nigga, you sound
because
masculine.
because of my personality and who I am, not because of how I sound.
Yeah,
Like that.
shout out to DJ Khaled. I got nothing against this man. DJ Khaled was just concerned. It's just the way he went about it. I knew what those two was getting at. I knew from the start. Maybe a lot of you didn't notice, but I knew from the start what those two was getting at with this. It was just on call for, man. Like,
That's what it's supposed to be.
let me fast forward this a little bit.
Idal G says, W Sneako, Sneako needs to come on more often. Sneako, are you streaming on Rumble or trying to hop onto a different platform?
Hold on.
Yo, y'all should bring Sneak on here once a week, man. Nigga came on here and turned the bitch up, man.
No offense to Sneako.
I
I
think
don't
these
think
chicks
that's a
be
good
having
idea because
warfare with their
Sneako.
ego.
I'm telling you, he's on.
98 says
He,
Sneako been drinking. For
he
fuck's
be
sake.
on another level somewhere.
I'm Muslim. I don't like
Take them out says the girl in yellow got milk, but yells when she speaks. Talk less.
that. Wait.
You want to respond to him?
Was you?
What the fuck you say, nigga? I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban.
Manly ass women.
See, he's like, I see what you are, but he had to say that. Like, she's like, I'm Cuban. She's just saying that I'm Cuban. Like, it's like
That's
what
really not manly here, baby.
She got cute weed.
Oh, talk to him, sis. Sis, talk to him. Sis, talk to that nigga. Go, Queen.
That's all I gotta say.
Go on, Liz.
Don't let that nigga do that. Fuck nigga. Check that fuck nigga.
Okay. And Chris
I'm
is
sorry,
here.
this whole energy just went beta energy. I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean to say that. I would not do this on somebody's podcast. I don't care how popular I am. I don't care how much money I have. I would not do this, guys. Like, that's just something I
A
want to
question
do.
for you.
I want people to love my energy. I would not disrespect women on somebody's podcast. But if she come at me a certain way, I'll come back at her in a smooth way. I won't disrespect her from the very bit from the head to toe, like, you know, DJ and Cali and Sneako's doing. But
And
yeah,
Tate talk
I
to
wouldn't
you
do
part two real
that.
soon.
Once I lock in with my nigga Mike Rashid, it's like I'm gonna move into his spot, or we gotta move to
We
mine.
need a date though. We need a date. When?
Shit, we just gotta figure out.
Nah, nigga. You don't hear excuses. We need it today.
My Rashid's not
They said it.
not having that.
Said it.
That's it. You know, you're doing all these business questions. Can we talk to the ladies? I want to know what were these beautiful ladies here? What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
She's not a bitch.
Nah, I wanna hear what she gotta say. I love the lashes. Ooh. Go ahead, Queen.
We kind of did that already.
She said 10?
I give myself
Built
an
the
8.
tens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. They're all perfect 10s.
So we need a different question if you're gonna do that.
All right, let me fast forward this part because
What's your ideal size?
Because like with a strip, what the fuck you gonna do?
Exactly. So what's your
you got a point.
I want to know,
You
like,
got a
how you
strip.
please girls
What are you
with a
gonna do with
shrimp
it?
dick?
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's the ideal size for the chat?
She
watching
trying to.
everybody
It's like she
here?
trying to fool the. I'm not gonna say it because she's
I
doing
have my own
from
preferences. Like every girl are
some
different.
sort of
So
race.
what's
I don't
your
want to like.
No, tell that nigga. No, tell that nigga. He been
can't
thinking about the
match it.
surgery. Tell that
You
nigga.
can't
Tell
match
him.
the energy, bro.
Brandon
Like,
Carr's
that's
is
what it
laughing
is.
like.
So
But at
what's
the
your
same
ideal
time, you
size?
could
So I know.
tell Brandon Carr's like, yo, this is a mess. I don't want to be here. And Mike Rashid is like, I am not happy with this shit.
You can attach
Look
whatever.
at their
I'm
body
not
language,
interested.
guys.
I'm
Like, you could tell
Okay,
they're not.
hypothetically
They're
for the
not
chat,
cool with
everybody
this.
watching, and so that we could actually ask a question right now. You're married. What's your ideal size?
My husband's
Wow.
size, and I'm not gonna say
I respect that. I didn't mean to pause again, guys, but what she just did, she used her trump card. I truly respect this. Will remind you guys, she is protecting herself and her man. She's not gonna just say some random size, just try to downgrade her man. No, she said my man's size, which is the most ultimate, perfect answer, response to Sneako, because Sneako was trying to get her. He was trying to get her with a sneak tip, but she was like, my man's size, so, like, don't worry about it. He's like, oh, what's his ideal size? Like, why are you asking that, dude? Like, that's her man. Like, why would you ask that?
here because we feel like so.
Okay. 6.
Look, she's not gonna
How
tell
you
you.
please girls like that? Like you
Okay,
just
you're not answering the
lick it
question.
or you
Can-
Yeah,
What's
ask the
your
girls.
size
Don't
over
ask
here?
her. She has a husband.
5'6".
What?
No.
Big side.
I'm answering the dick size.
5 or 6 inches.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
but even
guys,
if you
with
have a
this.
little dick, if you know how to work that is gonna. Some
See,
female will be
Mike
good
Machine
with it.
had to
You just
walk
gotta
away.
know how,
Look, he's like,
work
oh,
that
I'm
dick.
not
You
about
just
to
gotta
sit here
know
and listen to
come
this
too
shit, man.
fast. That's what men is for women.
And
No,
Brandon Carr
like-
just sitting there like, oh, this is embarrassing. Like,
Work
If you come too fast, that make women frustrated. Like if you have a okay dick and you still can't fuck.
Yo, I ain't trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the we're fucking voice?
Why?
come on, man, come on. Like, why? I see what I'm talking about. See what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Like, why would you ask her that question? That's below disrespectful, man. Like, you ask her her sexual preference, like during sex, like that's just uncalled for.
You want me to make a little bit of noise?
No,
Like
I'm
how
not.
it is?
I'm just saying.
Fuck
If
it.
I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft. Real rap.
What do you
What?
have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga?
Oh! Okay, now this, yo, she came back at him with a big one. I know DJ like, oh no, you're not gonna do that to me in front of everybody and plus on live. When she said that, that's when shit really hits the fan. I'm talking about like everything went downhill because I knew when she said that, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get really deep. Now he's gonna get deep with this. When she said that to DJ Khaled, it was a wrap. That's how I knew it was a wrap. And you know, look at Sneako. I didn't even laugh at him.
So you're saying,
Yo, his face, he's
wait,
like,
so you're saying that
shit.
if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass bitch ass boyfriend,
See, here we go. See, now he's talking
and I
about her
start fucking with a
boyfriend.
masculine bitch like you, with
You could tell she touched his feelings because when she said that, he just and look at Miss Resist is sitting there like, oh, I dig beneath your skin, didn't I? And look at Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr's like, yo, why am I here? Brandon Carr's like, why am I here, man?
fake titties, right? With a fucking
Oh
tattoo
my
on
god,
your
yo,
face.
shout out to Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr is just
Yes.
chilling, man. He's like, yo, what is going
How you gonna
on?
be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding?
And of course, Mike
Yeah,
Rasheed is
what's
still
going
doing that
on?
rock. He's just
Art,
pissed
it's
off. He's like,
different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
I can't believe I'm
bitches
this
like
type of
fat niggas
podcast
like
right
you,
now.
so
Look at his face,
what's
yo.
the problem, nigga?
Bitches love rich nigga like me.
Rich?
I bet your
Look
boyfriend.
at his eyes. Yo, that is scary. Look at his eyes with shit. You know that man is not happy. And Brandon Carr is disturbed by this. He's like, I'm not liking this at all, yo. This is not cool.
It was the man.
Because you know damn well, them two would not talk to these two like that. They would not disrespect. Cause look at them guns. And look at this dude. He's buff. They will not. Come on, man.
I bet your boyfriend never like
But you can't fucking gotta make it
Wow.
work, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing, and I live in a fucking mansion with
Everybody
Wow.
You still unhappy because if you wasn't
Yes.
unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive.
Oh, this is great.
Yes, man. I'm sorry.
I'm
Like,
gonna
that's
get a bit of
messed
like,
up.
turn my shit up. I love this. You said what?
Once again, sorry for pausing. Shout out to DJ Khaled, but I gotta give it to her. Like if somebody's being that aggressive towards you and say you live in a Section 8 house, I live in a mansion, like if you gotta throw your money on the table on somebody, a female, dude, this is a female. Like it doesn't make sense. Like if it was a dude and he trying to like debate with you with money, that's different. But this is a female, dude. Like it's just I don't know, man. Something tell me as soon as Marin got up, I knew something was gonna hit the fan. As soon as he took Marin's seat, I'm like, oh, this could go south.
I'm happy,
Because
baby.
Sneako
Like,
was
you
there,
got,
you
you
know?
gotta stop like be acting like
Well, it has nothing to do with
weird.
Sneako.
No,
Because
no,
if
no,
you're
no, no, no,
unhappy,
Sneako wasn't there.
No.
it's not my problem if you were happy. Like I'm very
Why you
happy
gonna
with
be
my
happy?
life.
Wait,
Sneako's looking at her.
Because
Mighty
you know
hard.
that, like you're being
No, no,
weird.
no, no. I'm asking you a
See,
question.
she's like,
So,
you're being
hold on,
weird
hold on,
right now,
relax.
dude.
Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here. and he couldn't afford to get in this building. Okay,
Wow.
let me tell you this.
Oh my.
I'm asking you, who said
This is
disrespectful?
crazy.
Man, disrespectful, boy, you bro. You
Shut the fuck
disrespectful.
up. Stop playing.
Oh.
Stop. Yo, my nigga done fucked you, nigga, like in the. Get the fuck on that.
Like, he put her personal business out there on live. Like, really, dude? You gonna put her personal business? We all fuck for a living. We all need sex, but you gonna put her business out like that, bro? Bro, man. And that's not the only person he done this to. He done it to this guy too. He done it to his boy Fresh. Like, come on, DJ, was that necessary, dog? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's messed up, dude. And look, I ain't laughing. Look at Sneako's. He made the faces he made. Yo, look at Carter. Carter's like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, Brendan Carter is like, yo, what in the world is going on? And I ain't know Michael Sheen was smiling, but
Actually,
that's not a good sign. Bruh, that is disrespectful. I don't blame her for walking out. Like, yo, that's just wrong, dude. Like,
I'm talking facts, nigga. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
yo, she's right.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
I'm happy, nigga. You want happy?
Nigga.
Yeah, she's like, you're happy.
Nigga. That I pay, nigga. That I pay the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all motherfucking Fresh and Fit. Big act. He's here now.
Big act. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry for pausing. Like, energy like that. I'm sorry. That's called beta energy. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to say this, but bro, that's not a red pill at all. That's a blue pill, man. Like, they are destroying Marin's podcast by doing this. If Marin invites, because I know he's good friends with these guys, they help Marin and Fresh come up, and they even mention it. But dude, sometimes people that make you come up, they can really destroy you, dude. I'm just bringing this message to Marin. Like, I love Marin's podcast, even though I have his ups and downs. Because what people say, this person say and that person say, but still, like, bro, like, if you want your podcast to survive, all shout outs to Sneako and DJ Big, DJ Cal. But I would not have this type of energy in your podcast, man. It's that I wouldn't do that. Like, I would not let nobody disrespect my podcast like that.
Oh yeah.
That is uncalled
Fuck
for.
this shit up. Yo,
Yeah.
nigga gave you a fucking rose, bitch, and you fucked the shit out of
You call that red pill guy?
And say somebody. Say somebody.
Bro, that's not red pill at
That's
all.
why you off camera. Facts. That's why you on camera. Get on camera. We talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now.
So we
I'll FaceTime my nigga.
I don't know what guy he's mentioning about her, but
Years, nigga. Get on camera and talk about it. Throw something. We'll talk about it. Okay. Is he coming back? I don't think so. Where my phone is? All right.
Fresh is like, okay. He's like, he's trying to tell him, okay, stop.
No, we're not done.
No, he's just taking over the podcast.
This nigga ain't
We're not done.
I'm happy.
We're not done. Sneako, you saw you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I can
Learn
see
from
your
Big
peers
Act, that's
through
what
your
he
panties
said.
right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, look at these two.
I don't know how you fit on a
Guys, look at these two. They don't want to be there. They're like, yo, I don't want to be here right now, yo. This is going on. It's getting out of hand.
playing with that BBL and you move over to the mic. But I legitimately no, like not even trying to rip you. Like I can see your whole bush through your pants.
Yo, Sneako, no disrespect.
I can't. Like right now.
Sneako,
Like right now,
why,
I can
dude?
see
Oh my God.
Okay. We're gonna end the show.
How's going on?
Weird, bro.
I'm just saying, like it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo, we don't,
Yo, y'all
we don't
both
take
need to
no
stop.
disrespect lightly here, period. That shorty got up on her. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts. Look it up. Nigga, you know why? She been doing the fucking case. Sneako mentioned it. Bitch, Silky was on your fucking guts. That's facts. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all still out of murder. Just bring out to the building, nigga.
Look at her. Like, she's like, yo, that's rude. Like, every female there should have spoken up. All right, that's a female, man. Like, You could tell they uncomfortable with it. Sneako just sitting there. Sneako don't care, bro. Like,
Anybody got something to say? Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch mic. Anybody got something to say?
no.
Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Realize where you at. Nigga, I don't play like that.
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat nigga and some fake titties, my nigga. You think you a nigga?
And
To keep
Wow.
it
No,
bitch.
some real shit. What's going on right now?
Yeah,
What are
what's
niggas doing
going
right now?
on?
Yeah.
So
What's
you
the
think
point?
you a nigga?
why is that
Yeah, what's the
LGBT
point?
community to kiss
What do you
on
think
this
you are?
nigga?
See, I'm glad Mike Rashid stood up, man. Shout out to Mike Rashid. I respect that man. I respect that. Brendan Carter, like he's just like, yo, I don't know, man. He could have said something, but it's like he what can he say? Like this is out of hand. But shout out to Mike Rashid. Mike Rashid was like, yo, on some real shit. What is this? He stood up. I would have said the same thing. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care what these guys are. I would have told them straight up, yo. And I'll tell them straight, like, yo, if you want to see me outside, you can see me outside. But what is going on, bro? Now, that's just me. I would not disrespect them, but like, I'm glad Mike Rashid stood up for this woman because that's some bullshit.
Well, the LGBT community to
Look,
kiss
see,
on
Fresh is
Mike.
like, bro, cut it off.
This shit
Yeah.
is
See, he's trying to end the podcast.
What's up,
LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga. Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If
Bro,
you a nigga, they'll hop in.
They will hop in because it's talking about them. It's talking about
Yes.
trans women. That is.
and mind you all, she just had a baby, okay? She just had a baby. So for him to sit there and disrespect and say that she's a man, I'm not saying that, you know, it's not possible. They have the technology for it to let LGBTQs folks to have kids, but you just disrespected the LGBTQ, bro. You know how well known they are? You don't disrespect them, man. You wrong for that. By you attacking her and throwing that at her. And look at Mike Rashid. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Look, he's walking away. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I would have walked off too. Brandon Carter is just like, you could tell he's not happy. Look at this. Look at his face. He's like, yo, you went too far, dog. And Brandon Carter is the type of dude, he like to keep the peace. But if Mike Rashid, if he see that you out of hand, he gonna let you know, bro, you out of hand. He'll tell him in his face, you out of hand with that shit. Bro, he's out of hand. She touched him in a way because she talking about his weight and she talking about his you know, his shrimp dick. Bro, you can't. Why go that far? Like, if you big act, why go that far? Why go that far? If you're a $1 million person, if you're a millionaire and all that stuff, why go that far? You're showing beta energy, and everybody's witnessing that on live. On live.
I
Look,
think
he's
you
walking
a
like a
nigga. I said
man.
nothing wrong with that. I
I'm done.
just said I think you a nigga.
All
Bro.
right, first
You're talking about transgender
Man, get the
women.
fuck out of here. Don't ever mention your fucking bum-ass boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm done watching this. I'm gonna end up here. I'm gonna end it here. I feel disgusted by watching this now. What's your guys' thoughts, man? Do you think Big Act was just out of hand? Like, I know, like, Sneako got his feelings too a little bit. You know, he was attacking her, but like, let me know what's your guys' thoughts, man. Like, do you think that they got they was going too far, or you think it was just, you know, being a little delusional, or maybe it was drinking? I think it was going too far with it. That was just too much. That's out of hand. And look, not one female except the one he attacked, brought her business out, called him you very disrespectful, said something. Like, these females were sitting there, what can they say? Like, they couldn't say nothing. Like, it's just too much. Now, my thought is this. Before I end this video, what is gonna happen to Freshest Fit podcast after this happen? One, the females might not even want to come back to their podcast, because if they feel as that, if they get disrespected like this on their podcast for clout, they might as well not come, because if females are being that degraded down because Fresh and Martin trying to help men come up to be real men. I know, and this has nothing to really do with Fresh and Martin because I know what they're getting at when it comes out to women. They're going after women who are trying to use men for their game. You know, they're trying to help men, you know, good men to be more dominant. You know, not dominant, but be more respectful for themselves to carry themselves up. You know what I'm saying? Like you come first. You know, work on yourself before you grab a woman, and don't let that woman, you know, take what is yours. I get what again. I'm not putting the words together. If you want me to make another separate video about that, I would. But the thing is this: as long as like type of people like Act and Sneako comes on their show disrespecting their podcast, it's not gonna last long. It's gonna fail because a lot of live viewers are either gonna look at them as lame, or they're gonna look at it as that, oh, it's okay to disrespect women like this because they do it on their live podcast. That's dangerous for women. It's bad because then women are not gonna really be respected at all, and they're gonna be treated like how they being treated on here on this podcast. That's why I'm happy that Mike Rashid stood up for her. Shout out to Mike Rashid. Respects to him. I'm glad that, you know, they end the podcast because it could have went far. It could have went further. Now the million-dollar question is this: what I know everybody's asking, if Martin was there, would this would have occurred? I don't know, but he wasn't there. Maybe he was in the back, or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I kind of believe that Martin would be like, "Hey guys, let's take it down a level," because you know he's running that shit. You know he's not gonna let somebody destroy their podcast. I mean, destroy his podcast. But it just got out of hand. It got out of hand. Now some other viewers was looking at it like, why ain't Chris jumped in? What could Chris say or do? He's just in the background. Even though Chris be telling females, hey, show some respect to the guests. Yes, they were trying to, but they couldn't because, you know, Act came in and just destroyed the podcast altogether. Now Martin did mention that, you know, hey, you know, they helped us come up. You know, that's why I'm not gonna stop, chilling with these guys. I understand that, but it's like, bro, this is your podcast. Y'all work hard for this. I'm not saying Act is not a bad person. I'm not saying he's a good or bad person, but that right there was just uncalled for. This man literally attacked this woman because she got underneath his skin. She called him fat. She said, "You got a little pee-pee." She called Sneako some sort of I think Japanese or something, which a lot of Asian people are not gonna be happy with that, but that, you know, but still, like, when you're on somebody's podcast, at least show some sort of respect for them. Like, don't disrespect their podcast. And I see why Mari has to be there. Next time he gotta be there, because if he's not there, he let that loose, it's gonna cause a firestorm. And that's what just happened. A firestorm. So anyway, this is Chaos Fox, aka True Gamer. Thank you all for watching. If you check out what my thoughts on this. My thoughts on this is that I was not happy where this was going. I didn't like it. I didn't like how this podcast was being, progressed, if I could say. A lot of people saying that Fresh should have stood, should have jumped in and stopped that, but that's his boy, So what more could he do? Like, yeah, he could have stopped it, but it's like he was trying to. He was telling Chris, end the podcast. He could have told Chris, stop the podcast. Like, just stop it. Just end it. He could have ended right there, but everybody has their different way of approaching things. But anyway, this is Chaos Fox, aka True Gamer. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next stream. Also check out my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay if you could. Sorry if I'm sick on there, I was coughing like crazy. But anyway, see you guys on the next stream. I'm out, peace, love you guys, and take care.